Welcome back, everybody, to the All Saints field. All Saints High School football team. The Cougars are taking on Kinde-North here. I'm Mike Wisdell, along with you and Mike Vincent, the double Mike show. Mike, it's going to be a great game. Expecting good things out of both teams, and both these teams are on the upper level of their league that they're in.
I tell you what I'm seeing tonight is All Saints has a real opportunity to take a step up and knock out that glass ceiling. They're on their way up, and this is the big test.
This is it. I agree with you 100%. Kicking off for the Kinde-North Huron. That ball is over on the far sideline, number 12. That's Van Sumer, and he's going to come to the near side, and he is brought down by number 21. It looks like Shornack. It looks like the Cougars are going to start deep in their own territory, about the 10 or 11-yard line.
Looked like we had the quarterback returning kicks there. That guy does a lot for these Cougars this year, doesn't he?
Yeah, Brendan, senior this year. Mike, 6 foot, 180 pounds. And it's going to be interesting. Like we said in our pregame, both these quarterbacks, high-level quarterbacks, so it's going to be kind of fun to watch what these young men can do. Here come the Cougars, 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line. Van Sumer, the quarterback, he'll bark out the signals. McDonald is the running back. He'll get the pitch to the near sideline, and he'll pick up a few yards and brought down there by number 8, Will Case, for the Warriors of Kinde-North Huron.
Okay. Looked like number 54, Noah Koth, got a piece of the action for the Warriors also. 3 hard yards for the big running back, McDonald. Looks like second and a long 7 for the Cougars.
Cougars are going from north to south here at the St. Stan's Athletic Complex. Another beautiful night for football. Not much humidity, not much breeze, but it's just absolutely gorgeous. Van Sumer, and he's barking out the signals for the Cougars. McDonald is behind him. In motion, number 44, that is Pope. And it looks like Van Sumer is going to go down across the far sideline. He'll pick up the first down. Nice job by Van Sumer, and that'll stop the clock.
Van Sumer picked up about 9 on that play for the Cougars' first down of the night. There's another guy that had a solid week last week. Had 104 yards in the air and 130 yards on the ground. So the guy is a two-way threat for the Cougars this year.
Good, solid, balanced attack last week by the Cougars. Big win start the year. That's a 34-28 win over Carsonville, Port Sanilac. So talking to Coach Gus, he was very, very pleased with the way his Cougars came out and played. Need some improvement in some things, but he's very happy with that.
Yeah, I was talking to the athletic director earlier. I guess the first play of the game, or one of the first plays of the game, the quarterback for Carsonville took it 75 yards for a touchdown, and the AD shrugged his shoulders, but the kids on the field did not. They responded. Got to love that as a coach.
Yeah, absolutely. 1st and 10 for the Cougars. Here comes, that looks like McDonald's again. He was brought down for a very short gain. Let's call it a gain of 1. Nice job by the Warriors, Mike, coming to the football. Lots of hats around the ball.
I got to believe North Huron had a very busy week in the film sessions, and they got a good look at this McDonald guy. So we'll see how that film session went this week.
Well, that young man's had a target on his back since he's been a freshman. So this league knows about him. He's getting better every year. But you're absolutely right. I think the focus for the Warriors will be on number 40 for the Cougars. Split out to the near side is number 4. That's Ballard. Van Sumer still the quarterback. McDonald right behind him. 2nd down and a long 9. In motion, number 44, Pope. McDonald again, and he just bowls over one of the Warrior defenders with another nice gain. Probably gained about 3 or 4 on the play.
Yep. Another 3-yard pickup for McDonald. It's going to leave 3rd and about 5 for the Cougars. And something tells me that Ryan McDonald's going to have his tongue wagging on the ground by the 4th quarter.
Yeah, he's going to carry the mail quite a bit tonight for the Cougars. But that's all right when you're 17, 18, 16 years old, and you're in that good a shape.
Absolutely.
You can do those crazy things.
Yep. And if it's working, why change?
That's right. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. 3rd down and a long 5 for the Cougars. 9:30 to go here in the first quarter. No score between the Cougars and the Warriors of Kinde-North Huron. A little fumble on the play by Van Sumer. He's going to try to come over near sideline, and he's going to lose a couple yards. is Van Sumeren, so that's going to make it 4th down and long for Bay City All Saints.
Number 10, Mason Hatch, shoots the gap for the Warriors. About a 3-yard loss. And it looks like Van Sumeren's back to punt for the Cougars.
That play kind of got broke down, Mike. It didn't when he fumbled the ball. That kind of broke the play down a little bit. The timing was off, so the Cougars are going to have to punt the ball. But like we said earlier, the Warriors do a nice job putting a lot of hats towards the football.
Yes, they do. Good pursuit on that play.
It's 4th down and 8. Ball's on the Cougar 29-yard line. Van Sumeren, I think he's going to sell popcorn and hot dogs too here at halftime. He's doing everything. We have officials timeout on the field, so they're going to move the ball over just a skosh towards the middle of the field. So Van Sumeren will be back there to punt. Back to receive the punt for the Warriors is number 28, Jordan Coleman, the junior. Good snap, good kick, nice spiral. That's going to get a good bounce. That's going to go all the way down to the 30, 25-yard line. What a nice kick by Van Sumeren.
46-yard punt.
And no return.
No return.
That'll help the punting average just as much.
Absolutely.
Nice low spiral. Didn't have a chance for number 28 Coleman to pick that up, Mike. But 8:26 to go here in the first quarter. 0-0 between the Warriors of Kinde-North Huron and the Cougars of Bay City All Saints.
And looks like the Warriors going to start at their own 25-yard line. Let's see what this high-powered offense has in store for the Cougars now.
This will be a good test for that Cougar defense.
All eyes are on number 8, Will Case.
Case hands off to number 10 for the Warriors. That's Mason Hatch. Nice gain. He got 10 yards on that play. They're going to give him a first down. So nice opening play for the Kinde-North Huron Warriors on their first possession of the game.
That's a pretty solid opening statement. We'll see what they have in store here. 1st and 10 on the 35-yard line, looks like.
Case the quarterback in the I formation. Nobody spread out. Warriors are going to come again with some power. That's number 10. That's Mason Hatch. He's going to go down to the 30. Chasing him down is Dangler, and Dangler kicks him out of bounds all the way down to the 24, 25-yard line of Bay City All Saints, Mike. And 2 plays right off the bat, and the Warriors offensive line doing a nice job here in the first 2 sets.
Gave Hatch a 10-yard gain on the first carry. How about a 40-yard gain on the second carry?
Wow, 50 yards in 2 plays. That's a nice average. All the way down to the Cougar 25-yard line. Nothing fancy so far about the Warriors. Hatch will bark out the signal. Case will bark the signals. That's Brandon Henson, the ball carrier. He was brought down by Salinas, but not before he picked up about 4, maybe 5 yards.
Yep. Going to be 2nd and long 6 for the Warriors. Antonio Salinas, another guy with a hot week 1, 11 tackles for the Cougars, and he's also just a junior this year.
Wow, so they got
Check
some kids.
That, a sophomore, excuse me,
Mike.
Mike.
They got some kids coming back for next year, so the cupboard will not be bare for the Bay City All Saints Cougars, but they got a good test right now. 2nd down and 6 for the Warriors. Case barking out the signals, hand off to Hatch, and much better job right there by the Cougars, bringing a lot of hats to the football.
Just a 3-yard pickup that time for Hatch, so that brought his average down a little bit.
McDonald and Andrew Nixon in on the tackle for the Cougars. Big play right here early in the first quarter, Mike. 3rd down and 3 to go for the Warriors. Going to be 4-down territory, I would imagine.
Really important stop here for the Cougars. They need to show themselves tonight that they can stop these guys, and here's their first chance.
Oh, there's a big break right there. Little illegal motion by the Warriors. That's going to knock them back 5 yards. So instead of 3rd down and 3, it'll be 3rd down and 8 for the Warriors. So big break right there for the Cougars here in the first quarter.
Absolutely. Mike, I was going to ask, did you see the Lee T picks earlier today? Did you make the picks this week? Okay.
I did not, but I always like to see what he sometimes he's out there in left field a little bit sometimes. That's Case going over to the middle to number 22. That's Brendan Henson, and then into the end zone for a Warrior touchdown, making the score the Warriors 6 and the All Saints Cougars nothing. Mike, I almost called you Jeff Doan. I'm sorry about that.
That's all right.
But yeah, nice play fake right there. Cougars probably thought they were going to run, but they come out with that little pass out in the flat.
Little bootleg pass had the Cougars fooled on that play, and I believe that was number 28, Jordan Coleman, with that touchdown reception. Nice
job by Jordan. The Warriors will go for 2 here on the 2-point conversion in the back of the end zone. That's good to number 21, Ryan Shornack. And then with 6 minutes to go here in the first quarter, it's the Kinde-North Huron Warriors 8 and the base of the All Saints Cougars nothing. We'll be back in a tick right here on Bay County TV.
Over the years, he's put his heart into being your dad. He was always there to fix things. Now that he needs help, don't lose hope. Covenant Center for the Heart is leading the way in minimally invasive heart options for inoperable or high-risk patients, with the first and most comprehensive structural heart disease program in the Great Lakes Bay region. It's extraordinary heart care, close to home.
Welcome back, everybody. Mike Wisdall along with Mike Vincent here at the St. Stan's Athletic Complex. Kinde-North Huron up 8-0. They're kicking off Van Sumeren. That ball was way deep in the Cougar territory. He's going to bring it up the far sideline. He's going to duck and weave a little bit, but he takes it out. Good return. Nice kickoff right there. Van Sumeren did a nice job picking that ball up, looking for his blockers. Cougars will start with great field position at their own 27-yard line.
And, Mike, I just want to point out something kind of fun. The kickoff there was by big number 74, Braxton Vajinski. Now, I've been watching football for about 50 years. When I started watching, kicker numbers were 74. They were big like that. And they kicked, they were toe kickers,
yes.
square-toed kickers.
Yes.
I haven't seen one of them in a long time.
Yes, it's been a while, but normally they're the soccer-style kickers. But, yeah, you don't see that much anymore. Yeah. That's good to see. That's going back to the days when I was playing back when in the 70s when you didn't kick it soccer style.
That's right. Tom Dempsey was the biggie back then.
That's right. Here come the Cougars. 5:50 to go here in the first quarter, down 8-0. Van Sumeren. 44. And there's going to be a flag on the play. Looks like we're going to have a motion penalty against the Cougars. That'll back them up 5 yards. That'll put them 1st and 15 at their own 22.
Number 44, Chris Pope in the backfield for All Saints. I notice there's a lot of freshmen on this Cougar team, and Chris Pope is one of them. That's another interesting facet to this Cougars team this year. They have some senior leadership, and they have an awful lot of freshmen in prominent roles for this team this year. That'll be interesting to see unfold.
Yeah, a lot of kids getting 9th graders and 10th graders getting a lot of playing time up here. 8-man football, as everybody knows. If you haven't had a chance to see it, it's a lot of fun, a lot of high-scoring contests in 8-man football. Feels a little not as wide, but it's still 100 yards long, so if you ever get a chance, come on out to check out the Cougars in 8-man. It's a lot of fun to watch. It'll be first down and 15, ball on the Cougar 23-yard line. So Van Sumeren under center, barking out the signals. McDonald, he's going to roll out here to the near sideline. A little flat pass, just a little bit out of the reach of number 55 for the Cougars, Antonio Salinas. He was open, Mike. He just put a little bit too much pepper on that ball.
That was a good call by Gus. The play was there. That's something they can go back to.
You know, you gotta remember, you use that McDonald young man and use him and fake the ball to him one time and do that little sprint pass out to each sidelines. Got to keep that defense honest. Make it 2nd down and 15 for the Cougars at their own 23-yard line.
That is what makes a bruising running back such a valuable asset on a team, because it opens up everything else if you can establish that.
Van Sumeren back in the shotgun. McDonald behind him. 44, Pope is in motion to the near side. They're going to hand it off to McDonald. He's got a little bit of room right there. Get some of that back. He's up to the original line of scrimmage. In on the tackle by Henson. And third down, Mike, and a long, we're going to call it 10.5 for the Cougars at their own 26-yard line, I would say.
I'll tell you what, if I'm Coach Gust, and of course I'm not Coach Gust, but I like going back to that bootleg pass and seeing what happens. That looked pretty solid that first time around.
Well, and you know that Van Surman's got the arm. He can wing it out there. So let's see what Coach Gus has up his sleeve in the offensive coordinator for the Cougars. Van Surman under center. He's going to drop straight back. He's looking over here to the near sideline. He's running for his life. He's got somebody open downfield. That's number 8. And almost picked off. That was intended for Damian Torres. But, boy, I'll tell you what, Mike, Will Case, number 8, ran a long ways to break up that pass.
Case, that's Mr. Everything for Kinde-North Huron, both sides of the ball, and he made up about 10 yards in the last 3 seconds of that play there.
Boy, that was a nice job by Van Strumeren. He was looking long. He had somebody open in the middle of the field, but he did not see his receiver, so he had to throw it long. But I tell you what, it was right there. Case had to run pretty much across the whole field to break up that pass. That was a nice defense by that young man.
Yes, it was.
We're going to call 4th down and 10 for the Cougars at their own 26. 4:30 to go here in the first quarter. Van Sumeren got off a nice 46-yarder the first time. Let's see if he can do that again for the Cougars. Little end over end, but that's going to take another great Cougar bounce, and that's going to be right down to where he was the last time. 22 on the 28. Coleman with the punt return, and he's brought down by number 11. Excuse me. Number 8, Torres, also number 16, Dangler. But another good punt right there.
I counted 47 that time.
Well, he's consistent.
Number 28, Jordan Coleman, returned at about 15. And looks like the Warriors are going to start at their own 47.
Good field position for the Warriors of Kinde-North here on Mike. 4:12 to go here in the first quarter. Warriors up 8-0, and again, very successful on the ground. He had a touchdown pass, but the Warriors' running game so far, Mike, has been very impressive.
Very impressive. It's going to be the challenge for the Cougars to see if they can shut this down.
That's Mason Hatch once more, handed off by Will Case. And Dangler's going to knock him out of bounds. That'll stop the clock. Not before he picked up another Warrior first down. And, boy, you got to take your hat off to the big fellas up front for the Warriors. They're doing a great job of opening some good holes for the running backs of North Huron.
As old Bob Ufer used to say, that line is chewing up cement and spitting out sidewalks so far.
Oh, I forgot about you. That's a good one.
I used to love that guy.
Turn the TV down and listen to Bob.
Absolutely.
There's a Hatch again. He got bumped around. He found some open room. He's out by a Warrior first down. In on the tackle, number 4, Robbie Ballard, the sophomore defensive back. That's going to be another Warrior first down. And again, Mike, they're sticking to the ground. So if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Absolutely. Hatch add another 11 yards to his total. We got 3:37 to go in the first quarter, and he's up to 80 yards so far.
Goodness gracious, nice job by that young man. So nothing fancy about this Warrior team. Balance line, I formation. Case the quarterback, he's under center. He's going to give it to number 63. That is Horetsky, and he's going to go to the near sideline, knocked out of bounds. Probably about the 15-yard line, so that's going to be another Warrior first down. Stops the clock, Mike. 3:16 to go here in the first quarter.
These North Kinde Warriors are picking up right where they left off last season. As we said, 8-2, made a deep run into the playoffs. Were state semifinalists, and they look like they're ready to give it another run here in week 2.
Yeah, they're looking really impressive here tonight. That's Case in the shotgun. He'll hand off to Henson. Henson will look for some room. He's got some room. He's finally dragged down inside the 5-yard line by number 2, Andrew Nixon. But that is going to be another Warrior first down. So it'll be 1st and goal to go for the Warriors inside the 5-yard line of Bay City All Saints.
First and goal for Kinde-North.
Notice that tackle was made by number 2, Andrew Nixon. There's a guy that has some deep roots in this
Yes.
community and deep
Yes.
football roots in this community.
Yes.
Nice seeing another Nixon in the
Yep.
mix this year.
Uncles were great players. Dad was a great coach. Dad's on the staff here, too. Fumble by Hatch, or Case, excuse me. Another break again for the Bay City All Saints. A bad snap. Case could not handle it. So nice job by All Saints. He's going back quite a ways.
Just what the doctor ordered there for the Cougars. Let's see if they can capitalize on that mental error by the Warriors.
Last time the Warriors were down here, they had a motion penalty, knocked them back 5 yards. They still scored. So second and goal, and the ball is on the 15-yard line. There's Case, 63, the ball carrier, Horetsky. He's going to take it up the middle, and he is a load. Dengler in on the tackle for the Cougars, but number 63, Landon Horetsky, he's short to the ground, so it's like trying to tackle a fire hydrant with that young man.
A bowling ball with butcher knives, they used to say.
You're coming out. You're going back and coming out with some good ones, my friend.
I told you, Mike, I brought my A game for you tonight.
Well, third down and goal, the goal ball at the 2 for the Warriors, and that looks like Case is going to go in on the quarterback sneak. It is a Kinde-North Huron Warrior touchdown, and with 1:37 to go here in the first quarter, it's the Warriors 14 and the Bay City All Saints Cougars 0.
Last year, I think I saw these two teams met in week 1. Again, North Kinde, obviously a powerhouse in 8-man football, and I believe the score was something like 40-20 last year.
2-point conversion for the Warriors. They're going to hand it off to number 63, Horetsky. He's going to go in for the 2-point conversion. Is good with 1:37 to go here in the first quarter. Kinde-North Huron 16. The Cougars of Bay City All Saints 0. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back right here on Bay County TV.
Is your pain holding you back from things you enjoy, like playing with your grandchildren or participating in a sport? At Collier Chiropractic, we specialize in neck pain, back pain, headaches, or sciatica that won't go away. If you've tried chiropractic, you've tried physical therapy, you've gone to your medical doctor with no results, or you take medication and it doesn't even touch your pain, then put this number in your phone, give us a call, see how we're different at Collier Chiropractic Bay City.
Welcome back, everybody, to the All Saints football field. Mike, let's thank a couple sponsors for tonight's game.
You got a sick child, son or daughter, get injured at a sporting event? Bring one of them to COVID Healthcare's over 20 locations in the Great Lakes Bay region to get checked out. They offer a full range of medical services, and their Bay City location even offers after-hours injury care. Find out by visiting their website at covenanthealthcare.com.
Covenant Healthcare, one of our original sponsors, Mike, here at Bay County TV. We got a couple new ones that we're going to thank, and we appreciate them jumping on board. And that was number 40, McDonald, with the kickoff. Good field position for the Bay City All Saints Cougars. 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line. We're 1:30, Mike, here in the first quarter. Warriors up 16-0.
I want to give the All Saints Cougars some love on offense. They haven't scored yet, but they're making some things happen. You can see the things are there. So I think it's a question of executing between now and the end of the fourth quarter.
Minute and a half to go. I've done some good things. Looks like we may have a new quarterback in there. It's number 2. That is Andrew Nixon. He fumbled the football, but they've got the ball. That is Nixon jumping on. Also jumping on top of him for the Warriors was number 55, Andrzejewski. And Salinas will come out of the ball game, and back into the game was number 12, Van Sumeren.
Got to believe Van Sumeren might be just catching a breather here, playing both sides of the ball so far on a warm night. It's beautiful up here, but I think it's a little warm down there for football season anyway.
Yeah, we see him down here on the sidelines. I'm not sure what's going on. You may be right, just taking a little breather. The second quarterback is number 2. That is Andrew Nixon. He is in the shotgun for the Cougars. But here to the near side is Robbie Ballard. In motion is number 3. That's Charlie Warren. And there's a timeout on the field. We'll take one also. 34 seconds to go here in the first quarter. We'll be back on Bay County TV.
Inside, outside, or even in your home, there are lots of ways to enjoy amazing food from Bay City Bills. Our dining room is ready for you, and we are ready for you with takeout too. Stop in to Bay City Bills at 1215 Michigan Avenue, or find us on Facebook or at www.baycitybills.com to see our full menu.
Welcome back to Bay County TV. Mike Wisdella, Mike Vincent, and Dylan Sauber up top doing all the camera work. Second down and 14 for the Cougars. Here comes McDonald in on the tackle quickly is number 54, Noah Koth. And he did a nice job coming up from that linebacker position, Mike.
Coates seemed like he might have been in the Cougar huddle for that one. He was all over that sweep with McDonald.
He did a nice job. I think he's a defensive end. I think we're going to let the clock run out here. We've got about 8 seconds to go, and the Cougars are going to run out the clock. So that's the end of the first quarter with the score of the Kinde-North Huron Warriors 16 and the Bay City All Saints Cougars 0. We'll be back in a couple seconds right here on Bay County TV.
For over 75 years, Frank's Great Outdoors has served as the Great Lakes Bay region's premier hunting, fishing, and outdoor shopping destination. What started in the mid-1940s as a roadside bait and tackle stand has now blossomed into a 30,000 square foot outdoorsman's dream shopping location. Stop by the store located at 1212 North Huron Road in Linwood, or shop online at franksgreatoutdoors.com to find everything you need to get your next outdoor adventure started.
Welcome back, everybody, to the Bay County TV. Mike Wisdell, Mike Vincent here at the St. Stan's Athletic Complex. Kinde-North Huron up 16-0 here starting the second quarter. Van Sumeren looking over here to the flat, looking for McDonald, but good read right there by number 8, Will Case of the Warriors. Boy, he sniffed that one out right there, Mike. He was all over it.
And I want to say McDonald did not miss that swing pass by much. Again, the Cougars are kind of on the verge of making something happen, I think.
It's going to make it 4th down and 12 to go for the Bay City All Saints Cougars. Just underway here in the second quarter. Kinde-North Huron with a 16-0 lead over Bay City All Saints. And it looks like the Cougars... No, they're going to punt it away. Van Sumeren's done a nice job punting the football. First one was 46. The second one was 47. So the young man from Bay City All Saints does a nice job kicking the football. Back is number 28, Coleman, for the Warriors. High end over end. Coleman's going to get it. He's at the 30-yard line. He's up to the 35. We're going to have a penalty flag. He's at the 50. He's over into Cougar territory. He's brought down at about the 43-yard line, but our first yellow hanky of the night,
and
Mr.
no
Vincent.
doubt about it, that was a holding. That was a classic holding. When you go to referee school, that's the first thing they show you on day one. That wasn't a hard one to call.
Yeah, and that happened right there in front of that back judge. So that's going to be brought. The penalty happened about the 39-yard line of the Warriors, so that's going to be a 10-yard penalty, and that'll take them back to the 29-yard line. Big break right there for Bay City All Saints. Mike, they had good field position, did the Warriors.
Again, just what the doctor ordered. Mike, I was going to say, I alluded earlier, I asked you if you saw the Lee T column. For our viewers, that's Lee Thompson. He's a terrific local sports writer, does some great stuff around here, and every week he has a fun pick'em. So I asked you because I was looking at this just before I came here, and I was struggling with it a little bit. And I did go with Kinde-North based on that playoff run they had last year. But the thing that caught my eye really was 6 seniors. If you have 6 seniors taking their last lap around, that's going to make a lot of difference.
You know, Coach Gus mentioned that to me, that they lost a lot of seniors, but they got 3 of them coming back this year, or maybe a little bit more than that. So they got a good balance of senior leadership and some young talent. There's Case. He's going to look for number 21. That's Shornack, and he's going to Looks like he's going to go all the way for a Kinde-North Huron Warrior touchdown. And that looks like it's going to be about 71 yards for Case in the pass to
Shornack. 71-yard connection.
Boy, and Case did a nice job. He put it up in the air, and he just let Shornack run under it. And next thing you know, right down the field for 71 yards, Warriors 22, and the Cougars of Bay City All Saints 0.
Beautiful tight spiral, dropped it right in the basket. You called it at the beginning of the game, Mike. This Will Case guy for North Huron is no joke.
Yep, he's a pretty good player. That happened with 11:29 to go here in the first half. Case from the shotgun. He's going to hand off to number 22, and that's Henson. And Henson's just going to walk into the end zone for another 2-point conversion. And with 11:29 to go, it's the Kinde-North Huron Warriors 24 and the Bay City All Saints Cougars 0. We're going to keep it right here, Mike. Let's thank a couple more sponsors of tonight's game.
Frank's Great Outdoors is the Great Lakes Bay region's premier outdoor shopping destination. From fishing to hunting to home decor, their 30,000 square foot store has it all. Stop by the store today at 1212 North Huron Road in Linwood to get set up for your upcoming fishing, hunting, or camping trips, or shop online at franksgreatoutdoors.com and have your order shipped directly to your home.
Yeah, we were very fortunate. Jeff and I and Nick took a tour of Frank's Great Outdoors, and we asked them to jump on board. I've never been out there before, and it is impressive.
I hear good things about Great Outdoors.
They've got a lot of neat things in there. Even if you don't hunt or fish, mostly it's for hunter and fishermen and outdoorsy folks. I'm not one of those guys, but there's some neat stuff in there, some nice clothing for men and women, and the behind the scenes, he took us back in there, and it was really, really impressive. We had a great time, and we want to thank them for jumping on board for this season for Bay County TV.
Great to have some new sponsors this year. And it looks like you guys are loaded up for a fine season with sponsors. Bay County TV can pay the bills this year.
Well, you know that high-priced talent.
That's right. That's right.
Number 74 kicking off. Ajinski is kicking off. McDonald loses the handle on it, and that's going to go out of bounds at about the 20, maybe the 19-yard line for the Cougars. Mm-hmm. So they'll be 1st and 10 for the Cougars in their own territory. Yeah, they're going to call it the 20-yard line, maybe the 18 or 19. Mm-hmm. You know, those referees, sometimes they take a little time to make decisions. I work with one of those every now and then.
I've seen that.
Oh, my Lord.
I'll tell you something, Mike. I know you played some football a few years ago, and I played a few more than a few years ago, and I've been in games like this. I've been on the right side sometimes, and I've been on the tough side sometimes, and the challenge right now is to not let those shoulders slump.
Yep.
Keep your nose in there, see what you can make happen. You got 2.5 quarters to play here. Let's see.
They've been doing some good things, just a couple times, a little passes a little long and stuff like that. But overall, the Cougars have played very well. Warriors are one of the top teams in the league in the area. And like you said, Mike's state semifinalists last year were the Warriors. Hand off to
that's McDonald
again. Got about 3 yards on the play. Call it 2nd down and 3 for the Bay City All Saints Cougars.
McDonald quietly having another solid game for the Cougars against a very tough team. Racked up about 25 yards on 6 carries so far, and we're still in the first half.
Looking at the crowd, Mike, another good crowd tonight here at the All Saints football game. Got my 50-50, so
good luck with that.
Yeah, well, we donate more than we win. I can guarantee you that. That's number 44 in motion, Pope, and they're going to hand it off to McDonald again. And then on the tackle for the Kinde-North Huron Warriors is number 63, Horetsky. So Horetsky does it on the defense and also is not pretty good at carrying the football.
Another old school two-way player. 4 tackles tonight so far on this side of the ball.
3rd down and a long 7 for Bay City All Saints. 10-15 and counting to go here in the first half. Kinde-North Huron, the Warriors, making that long trip over from the thumb. They're up 24-0.
Looking solid so far. Mike, I wanted to mention, we talked about something during the break that I think that's important to mention. You talked about this great crowd, the beautiful weather, 50-50 tickets going. How nice it is to have things back to normal.
Yes.
God, this is beautiful to see tonight.
Who deserves it more than us and everybody around?
That's right.
It's good to be back together. Van Surman on the quarterback keeper did not make much yardage, so it's going to be 4th down, 63. Horetsky and Kothin on the tackle for the Warriors. Going to be 4th down and long for Bay City All Saints. They're probably going to have to kick it away again, the Cougars.
Number 54, Noah Koth for the North Huron Warriors with 2 sacks on defense, 2 more tackles. He's a real presence out there.
He's had a very nice game. Back to receive for the Warriors is number 28, Jordan Coleman. He's back at his own 46-yard line, and that's about normal because the way Van Sumeren's been kicking the rock, he's had a nice game kicking the football, 46-47, and
it was about 44 that
44 the last time, so a good average. Good snap. Van Sumeren again, another high wobbly kick. Coleman's going to take it at the 42-yard line. He's going to go near the far sideline. He's at the 20, at the 30, all the way down to about the 35-yard line. And Coleman, really nice job. That's another good kick by Van Sumeren.
Solid punt, solid return for Coleman. And I'll tell you, I might be looking with hopeful eyes for these Cougars, but I saw a block in the back that just might have gotten missed. That was a little dicey. I can see it not being called, but I could have been called also.
The official voice of the Cougars, Tim Bauer, said, outkicked his coverage. I'll tell you what, that man is a plethora of knowledge when it comes to football. Very well said, Mr. Bauer. Number 10 on the Mason Hatch. He's going to take it up the middle, brought down McDonald. Hatch took him for a little bit of a ride right there, but not before he picked up a first down.
And number 10, Mason Hatch, the running back for Kinde-North Huron, is another guy that we can use the term real deal. This guy is really running the rock for him today.
And
93 yards and counting. He's on the cusp of breaking 100. We still got 8:16 to go in this first half.
And only a junior for the Warriors. There he is again right there. And nice job by number 17 for the Cougars.
10 had it, and 12 at Van Sumeren.
Brought down by Brendan
Van Sumeren in on the tackle for the Cougars along with Charlie Warren. Good gain for the Warriors. 2nd down. We'll call it 6 for the Warriors. Mike, 7:45 and counting to go here in the first half.
Yep, second and a long 5 for the Warriors. Wanted to mention something else about all these underclassmen for All Saints and this senior leadership, the 6 seniors for the Warriors. What's really nice about All Saints is for the next 2 years are going to be a lot of fun for these Cougars.
Yes.
They're got a lot of fun to go this year. But
that looks like number 22. That's Henson for the Warriors, and he'll take it in for a Kinde-North Huron Warrior touchdown with 7:20 to go here in the first half. It's Kinde-North Huron 30, and the Cougars of Bay City All Saints 0.
21-yard scamper for Henson on that. They're spreading around the love on this Kinde-North Huron offense.
Took a good look at Henson when he was running that ball. He's a big drink of water. He's a big fella, so got a little bit of speed. So their backfield is very, very solid from quarterback to all their running backs.
Yeah,
2-point conversion for the Warriors forthcoming. They'll hand it off to number 72.
2-point conversion attempt. No.
I do not have that number for that young man, so it's good. 2-point conversion is good. And with 7:20 to go here in the first half, Kinde-North Huron 30, Bay City All Saints 0. We'll take a break. Back in 60 here on Bay County TV.
AAA Transport and Limousine is the Great Lakes Bay region's most reliable and requested transportation service. For over a decade, we have been helping our clients to get to their destination on time, in style, and comfort. AAA's services include non-emergency medical transport, wheelchair accessible, school transportation, and shuttle services. We strive to provide exceptional customer service and tailor our fleet to meet your individual needs. Rest assured that you are in safe hands when you ride with AAA Transport and Limousine. To set up your next appointment, give us a call at 989-893-8294.
Welcome back, everybody, to Bay County TV. Mike Wisdell, Mike Vincent, and Dylan Sauber upstairs on the camera. Warriors are going to kick it off. That's McDonald. Oh, I have a tough line handle. It bounces right back to him. Here it comes down the near side. Whoa. I'll tell you what. That was a good hit right there between 72 of the Warriors. We don't have his number. Number 40.
Number 93.
Okay, number 93, John Henson.
Nuclear connection.
You heard that one all the way up here.
Yeah, I'm not sure who got the worst of that one. I think it was a tie.
That was hard.
So John Henson, hello to number 40, Ryan McDonald.
Yep. Met each other, shook hands at about the 33-yard line, and parted ways.
There's going to be a timeout on the field. Timeout, basically, All Saints. We'll take one also. Back in the tick right here on Bay County TV.
So your car is getting towed and you're not sure where to take it? Try Village Towing and Auto Repair. Our expert mechanics are here to help assist you with all your repair needs. We have over 30 years of experience with motor vehicles, so you know you're getting the best work that you can find. Stop by the shop at 2377 South Huron Road in Cuckolin, or give us a call at 989-684-9607.
Welcome back to Bay County TV. Mike, let's thank another sponsor if we could real quick.
You bet. Come see the difference at Collier Chiropractic. Collier Chiropractic is a family-owned local business located on Traxler Court in Bay City. It offers innovative treatment for care for their patients. Collier Chiropractic specializes in treating neck and back pain, headaches, or sciatica that won't go away with state-of-the-art equipment and treatments such as therapeutic ultrasounds, electric muscle stimulation, chirotherapy, massage therapy. Visit Collier Chiropractic.
McDonald, the ball carrier for the Cougars, gain of about 1 on the play. And they'll probably call it, they're not going to move it much. 2nd down and 11. And again, another new sponsor, Mike Collier Chiropractic. Austin Collier, the owner of Collier Chiropractic, was a really good football player back up in Standish Sterling in the day when they were going to quarterfinals and semifinals. So I want to thank Austin and his company for jumping on board. 2nd down and 9 for the Cougars. 44, Pope, the ball carrier, and he is brought down for no gain. Hatch in on the tackle for the Warriors.
3rd and 10 for the Cougars.
Number 10, Mason Hatch, with 96 yards on the ground in this first half on offense, and so far 3 tackles on defense.
Young man's having a nice game for the Warriors of Kinde-North here. On 6 minutes and counting to go here in the first half, the Warriors up 30-0 over Bay City All Saints. Van Sumeren coming back into the game, get the play from the offensive coordinator for All Saints. 3rd down and 10. Ball on their own 34-yard line. Van Sumeren's moving a lot of people around. They're going to call timeout here pretty quick, I think. 10 seconds to go. The back judge just lifted up his hand. That's going to be a delay of game. Excuse me, that was 5 seconds when he lifted up that hand. So the Cougars are going to be flagged for a delay of game penalty. They'll go back 5 yards, making it 3rd down and 15.
5:31 to go in this first half. All Saints Cougars looking to get something started here. 3rd and 15.
3rd and 15 now for All Saints.
And if they're gonna do something, I think right now is the time to step on the gas and send a message going into this first half.
5:30 penalty stops the clock. 5:31 to go here in the first half. Van Sumeren looking for somebody open. lost a lot of yardage on that play. Number 54, Noah Koth, and Hatch also in on the play. Good coverage downfield. I was kind of watching downfield a little bit, Mike, and the Warriors did a nice job covering the wide receivers for the Cougars. So it's going to be 4th down and very long, so the Cougars will have to punt it away again.
So if anybody out there in 8-man football needs a scout for the Kinde-North Huron Warriors, here's what I've got. They've got a lot of weapons on offense. They've got a lot of weapons on defense. They're very solid on special teams.
Yeah,
so good luck with that.
They are pretty balanced, and they got a tough one next week. They got Mount Pleasant Sacred Heart next week, so
that's a big name year
that'll
after
be a
year.
big game. Mount Pleasant Sacred Heart usually very, very good. Kindy's, what we're seeing tonight is very good. So Van Strumen again, 4th and 26. He'll punt it away from their own 18-yard line. He's had great success. Another high, wobbly kick that's going to take a bounce, get a kickoff of number 28, Coleman. Good block right there. In on the tackle was almost a number 44. Coleman ran out of bounds, and we have an injured player
Jordan Coleman on that return.
down on the field for Bay City All Saints. So that looks like number 4, Robbie Ballard. Now he's going to.
He's got a flag.
Robbie Ballard, sophomore on special teams for the All Saints Cougars, took a big block by the Kinde-North Huron Warriors.
You know, I was watching that play, and that was a very, very late flag that referee threw right there. But after talking with the official, I saw the hit, but I didn't really get a good look at it, Mike. So I'm not quite sure what the call is.
I caught a little bit of it. My guess is it's going to be one of those blindside blocks against a defenseless player.
Gotcha.
Is going to be my guess.
Okay. So Sean Sullivan, part of the support staff for the Cougars, is out talking to number 4, Robbie Ballard. Sean's been around a long time for the Cougars.
Of course, Sean, the son of Hall of Fame coach from Central High School, Tom Sullivan.
Yep.
Had the good pleasure to golf with them in an outing this past summer. Terrific guys to play golf with.
Yep. Saw Tom at the Central football scrimmage.
Caught an interesting story from Tom Sullivan that it's about a Central story, but it's really about football. We got talking about that 94 Central team that had that magic run all the way to the Silverdome. And he told me something I didn't know. That was my first year doing the PA announcing for Central, so we were kind of reminiscing. And he mentioned that those guys, that 94-95 team, as freshmen, might have won one game. He thought they went winless. And somehow that group of tough South Enders between their freshman year and their senior year decided that we're going to be better than this, and we're going to show them what Bay City South Enders are about. And, man, did they do it that year. What a fun year that was.
That was a good team. We're going to take a timeout here on Bay County TV. Warriors up 30-0. We'll be back in 60 seconds right here on BCTV.
You treat your family with extraordinary care every day. Which is why when it comes to their health, more of you choose Covenant Healthcare. We specialize in extraordinary care. From diagnosis to recovery. From babies to grandparents. Learn more about our extraordinary bariatrics program. Sign up for our free seminar.
Welcome back, everybody, to Bay County TV. Mike Wisdell and Mike Vincent along with you. 4:15 to go here in the first half. Good to see Mike, number 4, Robbie Ballard, walked off the field under his own power, so that's a good sign for the Cougars.
On his feet, got a real nice ovation from this big All Saints crowd tonight.
It'll be 1st and 10 for the Warriors. It's 1st and 10, gain of 1 on the play. Call it 2nd down and 9 for Kinde-North Huron. They're at their own 30-yard line. Clock is running, 3:50 to go here in the first half. Case under center for the Warriors, I formation. Again, a handoff to number 10, Mason Hatch. Mason's going to take it over to the far sideline, keep the clock running. Did not go out of bounds. Nice gain on the play. Gain of about 4. We'll call it 3rd down and 5. And we have official timeout on the field, Mike.
And that was number 16, Luke Dengler for All Saints, that hog-tied the big running back from North Huron, Mason Hatch. Hatch with 6 yards, just went over 100 yards in this first half, 102 on the ground.
We have another injury timeout for Bay City All Saints. Sean Sullivan out there again with Coach Gus. Not sure which player they are looking at. So we'll take a quick timeout. We'll be back right here on Bay County TV.
You're up. There's an old saying, you can never have too many officials. The age of the average official is 52 and getting older all the time. We're constantly recruiting new people, younger people to join us. After you register with the MHSAA, look on the website to find an officials association near you. They'll put you in a position to succeed as an official. We all learned a lot from high school sports, and officiating is a great way to give back to the game. There's help wanted, just whistle.
Touchdown, Cumberland.
Welcome back, everybody. Mike Wisdell and Mike Vincent along with you, along with Dylan Sauber, our cameraman tonight. It's the Bay City All Saints Cougars and the Kinde-North Huron Warriors. 63 carrying, that's Horetsky carrying the ball, knocked out of bounds by number 12. That's Van Sumeren. Close to a first down, but it's still going to be about 4th and a long 3 for the Warriors at about their own 36-yard line.
Van Sumeren now with 5 stops for All Saints on defense. I'm thinking these guys for both sides, but especially the Cougars. I think these guys are going to sleep well tonight. And
Yep. It's you can see it's still a little it's warm out. It's pleasantly warm out there, Mike. But you can see the boys are exuding a lot of energy. In that case, going back to pass, he's going to roll out to the far sideline. He's got the speed, gets knocked out of bounds by number 16, Luke Dengler. And we were talking during the break, Mike, talking with the girls head coach, Mike Debo, and he said he's watched that young man play a little bit of basketball in his day. So Case is an all-around athlete on the football field and on the basketball court.
Yeah, terrific-looking athlete there. 6'4", I think I heard you say.
Yeah.
6'4", 180.
6'4". Coach Debo says he's real smooth on the basketball floor also. So, again, a big first down for the Warriors. Knocked out of bounds, stops the clock with 3:11 to go. Well, they had him stopped back in the backfield. So number 63, Landon Horetsky, the senior, they had him caged in, but he got away. I don't know how he got out of there, Mike.
Pinballed out and turned a 3-yard loss into a 4-yard gain. Cougars did a real nice job to stay in that play, too.
Broke down that play at the point of attack for the Cougars, did they? But Horetsky did a nice job moving his feet, keeping those things going. Gain of 3 on the play. 2nd down and 7 for the Warriors at their own 43-yard line. Case going to go back to Hatch. Hatch again going up the middle and is brought down by number 44, Chris Pope. But Mason Hatch, man, he's carrying the mail for the Warriors tonight. He's
sure is
over 100 yards, looking at possibly getting close to $120.
That was number 44, Chris Pope, with a nice open field tackle for All Saints. Yet another freshman. And that's a freshman that can say this year that I tackled a pretty good upperclassman
Yes.
for that team.
1st and 10 for the Warriors inside Cougar territory. Nice job right there by number 63, Jordan Perko. Good penetration by Jordan. And then right there, Mike, you get that penetration. Anytime you can penetrate like that, break down at the point of attack, good things are going to happen.
Yeah. Jordan Perko did a real nice job shooting the gap there. Play the game on defense possibly right now for All Saints.
Second down and 12 for the Warriors. Case is going to pitch it to Hatch. Hatch is going to take it around the left side, and he's going to be out close to a first down. I think they're going to probably give it to him. The referees will look at it, and that's what they're saying. He did get it by about a half a yard. So another nice run by number 10, Mason Hatch.
Yep, add another 12 yards onto that list. He's cranked out about 120 so far.
Hatch coming around the near sideline. He's knocked out of bounds. And that is number 12, Van Sumeren
with a big hit on
out of
Hatch.
bounds, stopping the clock with $1:25 to go here in the first half. And again, Warriors dancing with the girl that they came with, Mike, just keeping it on the ground. They've had great success all night long with Hatch and Will Case and Horetsky, and also number 22, Brandon Henson.
Absolutely. I think it's an understatement to call this Kinde offense powerhouse.
There's Hatch again. He gets it from Case, but a nice tackle coming up, number 44, Chris Pope, along with McDonald. Van Sumeren was also there. A lot of hats to the football for the Cougars.
Yeah. Solid defensive play by the Cougars. Again, one to build on.
Stops the clock so they can move the chains, so they'll start it back up again. We're at 1:10 to go here in the first half. We're going to take a timeout. Bay City All Saints takes one. Bay County TV will take one. We'll be back in just a second right here on BCTV.
Is your pain holding you back from things you enjoy, like playing with your grandchildren or participating in a sport? At Collier Chiropractic, we specialize in neck pain, back pain, headaches, or sciatica that won't go away. If you've tried chiropractic, you've tried physical therapy, you've gone to your medical doctor with no results, or you take medication and it doesn't even touch your pain, then put this number in your phone, give us a call, see how we're different at Collier Chiropractic Bay City.
Mike, let's thank another sponsor for tonight's game.
Keys locked in your car dead on the side of the road? Give Village Towing and Auto Repair a call to get you back on the road. With over 30 years' experience, Village Towing and Auto Repair has the know-how to get your car off the road when it's broken down and back on the road when it's in need of repair. Give them a call at 989-684-9607 to see how they can help you in your time of need.
Okay, it's going to give it off to number 63. That's Horetsky again, but he gets tackled from behind by number 8. That's Damian Torres. Also McDonald in on the tackle. And, Mike, Village Towing, another great sponsor that's been with us for a few years. We certainly appreciate their sponsorship. Case is going to look out there in the far corner. Nice job faking the pitch and going to the near sideline. That's number 21. That is Ryan Shornack for a Kinde-North Huron touchdown.
Beautiful pass again by Case. Nice 21-yard connection.
Nice fake by Will Case, Mike, to fake that pitch out and just kind of roll out and then put it on the dime, just lofted it right into number 20, Ryan Shornack, with 49 seconds to go here in the first half.
I was just about to say, before that play started, what a great job All Saints had been done stopping the run, but this Kinde team is obviously loaded. If one thing isn't working, they have a few more weapons to show you.
2-point conversion for the Warriors is no good, and with 49 seconds to go in the first half, it's the Warriors of Kinde-North Huron 36, Bay City All Saints 0. We'll be back in 60 seconds right here on Bay County TV.
For over 75 years, Frank's Great Outdoors has served as the Great Lakes Bay region's premier hunting, fishing, and outdoor shopping destination. What started in the mid-1940s as a roadside bait and tackle stand has now blossomed into a 30,000 square foot outdoorsman's dream shopping location. Stop by the store located at 1212 North Huron Road in Linwood, or shop online at franksgreatoutdoors.com to find everything you need to get your next outdoor adventure started.
Hi again, everybody. Mike Wisdell and Mike Vincent along with you here at the St. Stan's Athletic Complex. Bay City All Saints taking on the Kinde-North Huron Warriors, down 36-0 with 49 ticks to go here in the first half. That's Van Sumeren getting the kickoff. He's going to take it down to the 30-yard line, brought down from behind by number 22, Brandon Hanson. That young man's had a nice game tonight for the Warriors. So 1st and 10 for Bay City All Saints at their own 30-yard line.
Mike, you were talking about Will Case for the Warriors, and we've been talking about Van Sumeren for the Cougars. And one of the things I've noticed, this first 8-man football game I've seen, and it occurred to me how fun it would be to be a quarterback 6 foot to 6'4" with a good solid gun and can run the ball because you have so much room to make things happen.
I did not know this was your first time. It is a lot of fun watching 8-man football, and I'll talk about it after this play. I've watched my first 8-man football back in 1982 when I was living in Billings, Montana. So here's 1st and 10 for the Cougars at their own 30-yard line. Van Sumeren, he's going to keep it. He's going to try to get around the corner. Here comes a whole host of Warriors. He stays in bounds. And Van Sumeren, there will be stop the clock. It looks like there is a injured Cougar on the play right down at the 40-yard line. So that'll stop the clock with 28 seconds to go.
Good, tough 7-yard run by Van Sumeren.
Yep.
Hard-nosed football. So you said 1982, they had 8-man football in Montana, you said.
Yep, that was my first time seeing it.
Now, my sense was, I might be wrong about this, but my sense is this really started hitting the ground in Michigan maybe 10 years ago, 15 years ago, something like that.
Yep. Well, we'll take a quick break for the injured Cougar, Mike, so we'll be back right here on Bay County TV.
Inside, outside, or even in your home, there are lots of ways to enjoy amazing food from Bay City Bills. Our dining room is ready for you, and we are ready for you with takeout too. Stop in to Bay City Bills at 1215 Michigan Avenue, or find us on Facebook or at www.baycitybills.com to see our full menu.
To donate it for free, but now it's $250 a shot now.
Welcome back. Van Sumeren is going to take it to the far sideline and get knocked out of bounds with 21 seconds to go here in the first half.
Van Sumeren with a quarterback option, turns it upfield, picks up a nice first down for the Cougars.
I'm sorry, Mike, go ahead.
I was going to say 21 seconds to go in this first half, and for the Cougars, maybe it couldn't come fast enough.
Van Sumeren under a little pressure. Wings it out here to number 40. That is Ryan McDonald. Van Sumeren did a nice job stepping up in the pocket and squaring up those shoulders. Tried to hit McDonald right here in front of us at about the 40-yard line and just popped right off his shoulder pads, right through his hands. So that'll stop the clock, Mike, with 15 ticks to go.
Yeah, and there truly are some things that Coach Gus can work with in the film session next week. It's a play like that. He says, look, we can compete with the best of the best. That's a play that we can make happen. On defense, there's some gang tackles that are occurring at the line of scrimmage. He can say, look, we can compete with these guys.
Van Sumeren did a nice job. Had a little pepper on that ball when he threw it. Nice spiral. 15 ticks to go. 2nd down and 10 for the Cougars at their own 42-yard line. Van Sumeren, he's going to keep it. He's going to get to the first down, get out of bounds. Nice job by Van Sumeren. Looking downfield the whole time, Mike, while he had the opportunity, he said, you know what, I'm going to tuck it. Nice job. Gets that Cougar first down, gets knocked out about the 45-yard line of the Warriors.
Showed some real nice poise in the pocket, picked up another nice first down for the Cougars.
8 seconds to go here in the first half. The Kinde-North Huron Warriors 36, Bay City All Saints Cougars 0. Nice little drive right here, back-to-back first downs for the Cougars. Van Sumeren doing a nice job. Two wideouts each side. Van Sumeren did not see it coming, and it was picked off. Fumbled again, but the Cougars did pick it up. 50, Gorkowski had it for the Warriors, and then number 16 for the Cougars, Dengler picked it up. So that will end the first half with the score. The Kinde-North Huron Warriors 36, Bay City All Saints Cougars 0. Stick around for a great halftime show. We'll be back with the halftime show after the dance teams for the Bay City All Saints Cougars right here on Bay County TV.
Village Towing and Auto Repair of Caucaulin and Bay City is here to help you in your hour of need with fast and friendly service. With over 30 years of towing experience, we know how to get the job done quickly and safely. From big to small, we do it all. Give us a call at 989-684-9607 for all your towing needs.
Well, welcome back, everybody, to the halftime show here for Bay County TV. Mike Wisdell along with Mike Vincent. Mike, you look at the score right now, it's the Kinde-North Huron Warriors 36, basically the All Saints nothing. You know, nothing fancy about the Warriors right now, just running the ball, being really solid on offense, running the ball. Good defense and special teams has been all three factors for the Warriors.
Absolutely. And I believe news of this and the Kinde performance is going to shoot all over the state news-wise for 8-man football. These guys are the real deal, and they're going to make another deep run this year. No doubt about that right now.
You look at them, you got Will Case having a nice game. Mason Hatch is got 100 and what do you got?
124 yards so far in the first half.
124 yards, and then you have Shornack on the receiving end, and then Henson's in there on defense, so well balanced for the Warriors. But you look at the All Saints Cougars, Mike, they did some nice things in the first half, had a couple nice drives to end the first half, so some positive things for Bay City All Saints.
Yeah, Coach Gust is going to have an interesting week in the film room this week. He's got some interesting things to point at and tell these guys, especially the underclassmen, look at this. There are moments when we can compete with the very best of the best. And our mission between now and 3 years from now is to put together 4 quarters of what we did here a few times tonight.
These guys made a nice run all the way to the state semifinals last year in 8-man, and they've got the nucleus of that talent back with Case and Hatch and Shornack. So, you know, they lost 6 seniors, but boy, they had a ton of stuff coming back.
Yep. Counted 6 seniors coming back and a lot of juniors to back them up. So not only this year, but Kinde-North Huron looks like they're going to be around for a couple.
So yeah, it was really an impressive first half. But again, we talk about the Cougars. They went to the playoff last year, had a nice little run. So they've got some experience coming back. They did some nice things. And as a coach, when I, you know, we've all been in these things where it's just some things are, you know, not going well for you. You got to look at the bright spots, find the positive, keep working on things, and, you know, get out there and get on the scoreboard and just work hard.
That's right. I'll tell you, one of the things I saw, some of these underclassmen are taking some pretty big hits from a very good team. And it's easy to say from this end, but I really do believe this is true. There's a good thing about that. When you're a freshman or sophomore on the varsity field, taking the best shots the other team has, that has a real way of teaching a guy what it takes, and it really puts him on the fast track to get exactly where he wants to get.
Yeah, it's, you know, whether it's 8-man or 11-man football, it's Bay City All Saints, or we're talking about Cass Tech, it is a different level at the varsity level when you're playing. And if you're a freshman or sophomore up there, it's different. The speed is different. The guys are bigger. So we're hoping that everybody for Bay City All Saints comes out healthy and ready to go. So we're looking forward to a good second half.
That's right. All Saints has got a chance to make some plays and give themselves confidence. This is week 2 of a 9-week season, and I'm glad to say you and I are right back here next week against Caseville. So
we'll be able to have a couple more of those great French fries that we always rave about here at St. Stan's Athletic Complex.
No doubt about this. Best fries in all of Bay County right here at St. Stan's Field.
And if you haven't had them, come on out next week. The Cougars are taking on the Caseville Eagles right here at home. So that's the end of our halftime show with the score. The Kinde-North Huron Warriors 36 and the Cougars of Bay City All Saints 0. We'll be back with the second half right here on Bay County TV.
There's just one place where students are students first, and athletics are played with purpose and perspective. That place is your local high school. High school sports offer more than the joy of competition. Studies show that student athletes are also likely to enjoy greater levels of achievement in other areas of their lives. including academics. High school sports, a winning part of a complete education.
Welcome back, everybody, to Bay County TV. Mike Wisdella, Mike Vincent, and Dylan Sauber with you tonight, excuse me, from the All Saints football field here at the St. Stan's Athletic Complex. About 35 seconds to go before we start the second half. Mike, Warriors up 36-0. Warriors with an impressive first half. All Saints also did some nice things there in the first half.
Yes, they did. And I like to be a guy that looks for the silver lining behind the dark cloud, and this is what I got for All Saints in the second quarter. These guys get to say, what the heck, we got nothing to lose here. Let's make some plays and see what we can do against the very best of the very best.
Best team in the league right now, as everybody's saying, is the Kinde-North Huron Warriors. Went to the state semifinal last year. We're just about ready to get underway. It's number 12, Van Sumeren. I think I saw him selling French fries in the concession stand at halftime. So he's going to kick it off, and it's going to try to be almost picked up by number 22. That's Henson, and Henson brings it out for good field position for the Warriors right out about the 43-yard line. Looked like Salinas and Van Sumeren in on the tackles for the Bay City All Saints Cougars.
Kicker makes the tackle. That's always a dicey sign on special teams.
Brandon's had a nice game tonight for Bay City All Saints, Mike, and 1st and 10 for Kinde-North Huron at their own 43-yard line. Just underway here in the third quarter, the home field of the Bay City All Saints Cougars.
A-plus field position for the Warriors, and that's one thing, if you can help it, not to give a team like this.
Got the new running back in for the Warriors. That's Landon Merguz, and he is a freshman running back for the Huron North Kinde Warriors.
And number 50, Noah Potvin, a freshman for All Saints Cougars, in on that tackle.
Will Case still the general for the Kinde-North Huron Warriors. 23 is one of the new running backs. Freshman also in there is number 62. It looks like Sam Hornado for the Warriors. So we got some new blood in the backfield, Mike, for Kinde-North Huron.
It's a nice opportunity for the Kinde-North Huron staff to actually get some time and really get all of these guys firing on all cylinders by week 9.
Good defense right there by Bay City All Saints. 63 in on the tackle. That was Perko along with number 3, Charlie Warren. No gain on the play. And we'll call it 1. 3rd down and 9 for the Warriors at their own 47-yard line.
A couple of real nice defensive stops up front, stopping the run now. And I like to point out these freshmen. Charlie Warren, number 3, is also a freshman for All Saints, getting his nose in there in this second half.
Charlie did a nice job in the first half. 3rd down and long, 9:45 and counting to go. Case still the quarterback. He's under center for the Warriors. He's going to keep it himself. He's going to try to come to the near sideline. He gets around one defender, but knocked out of bounds, and he is knocked out of bounds by number 16, Dengler, but he'll be short of the first down, so the ball will be turned over on down, so it'll be 1st and 10. Oh, no, it's going to be 4th down, for the Warriors.
And that was also number 36, Martin Gerald, on contain for the Cougars also.
Excuse me, that was my fault. 4th down and 5 for the Warriors at their own 48-yard line. Case still the quarterback for Kinde-North Huron.
Looks like back to punt.
Yep, that's number 21. He's going to do a little quick kick as Shornack. And he goes off the side of his foot. Cougars are going to try to pick it up. And he still has it. He's trying to, didn't see who that was. Was that number?
That was number 3, Charlie Warren, on return for the Cougars. Getting some quality time now in this second half.
Charlie did a nice job, picked up a couple extra yards. Good field position on their first possession here in the third quarter. By the way, forgot to mention, Mike, we do have a running clock here right now in this football game with the Warriors being up 36-0.
Yep, FYI for high school football fans, the number is 35. MHSA rules mandate a running clock in games in which there is a 35-point differential or greater, so we're playing with a running clock right now, but let's see if the Cougars can put a stop to that.
Good opportunity for the Cougars. They get good field position at their own 33-yard line. Torres is one of the running backs along with McDonald. Torres is at the split to the left. Van Sumeren is giving directions to Torres. They're going to hand it off to McDonald, and he carries a couple players with him. Brought in on the tackle for the Warriors was those numbers are hard to see.
40 had it.
So number 55, Antizeski. 2nd down and 10 for Bay City All Saints.
Mm-hmm.
White shirts and gold and yellow numbers are hard to see from up here.
This is something I noticed here at All Saints at night. I do the BFL games on Saturday, and we have a bowl day that we play at night at the end of the season, and the glare makes things a little tricky at night. I love the stadium, though.
Yeah,
I love this place here.
Good place to play. 2nd down and 10 for for the Cougars. Van Sumeren is looking across the middle. Ball's up in the air, almost caught. That was number
3, Charlie Warren, the intended receiver. Couldn't quite pull that one down. Terrific work in the secondary. Got to keep complimenting this Warrior team. Double team, closed that down real quick. Charlie Warren was open just for a whisper, and they shut that down right away.
Van Sumeren drilled it in there, but unfortunately he had 2 blue shirts in the same area, and when that happens, sometimes good things are not going to happen. Very fortunate that ball did not get picked off when it bounced up in the air. 3rd down and 10 for the Cougars at their own 33-yard line. Van Sumeren is going to drop back the pass. He's going to kick it out. Nice job by Van Sumeren going to his right and throwing it across his body. Incomplete for intended for Damon Torres, but incomplete. But Van Sumeren did a nice job, felt the pressure, and got out and delivered a nice pass.
Yes, he did. You can really see Van Sumeren's gamey attitude coming out, especially in this last quarter and a half. I saw that with the run when he went for an extra 3 yards when his team's down by 30 plus. This guy is still going after it, and this is a great example for the underclassman, a senior that's going to give it a go until we see the last second tick off the clock.
Cougars continue to play hard. Van Sumeren with a nice job here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 10 at their own 33-yard line. Van Sumeren in the shotgun. He's going to roll out to his right again. He's looking over to the near sideline and thrown just a little bit too long for the intended receiver, Ryan McDonald. So it'll be turned over on downs. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Warriors at the Cougar 33-yard line. He threw that ball a long way, Mike. He threw it from all the way across the field. And that was thrown out of bounds. Again, the 8-man football, the field's width-wise is a little bit smaller, so he threw it and it hit the original line marks for the 11-man.
Not sure what they call that now. We used to call that a transcontinental pass in the 80s.
This was the same thing back in the 70s too, my friend. Case barking out the signals for the Warriors. He's going to hand it off to number 62, Hernado, for the Warriors, and he is brought down by a host of Cougars.
Another nice defensive stop by the Cougars. Now, at Central, when we call the games over there, we call that a pack of wolves on a gang tackle. So with the Cougars, I keep wanting to say was a pride of Cougars.
We'll go with that. If you're going to be here next week, we'll make sure we'll use that a little bit more often. 2nd down and 10 for the Warriors at the 33-yard line of the Cougars. We're in a running clock situation, 3:40 and counting to go here in the 3rd quarter. And the Warriors are going to take their time. The back judge just put up his hand. That means he's got 10 seconds. Hand off to number 23. That's
Terrific open field tackle there by number 40, Ryan McDonald.
Magoo's had another nice run right there, but 3rd down and 10 for Kinde-North Huron. And you can see right now, Mike, they're just trying to take some time off the clock. If you watch Case, he'll get up to the line of scrimmage. He'll watch the back judge. And when that back judge puts his hands up in the air, that means they got 10 seconds to go, and he starts his chop. That means they got 5 seconds. So he's waiting for that clock and that back judge to do his thing. Case going to run it here to the near sidelines, and he's not going to get the first down. He's run out of bounds by number 16. That is Dengler. Dengler's had a nice game tonight for
yes,
the
he did this week
Cougars.
and last week. Dengler making some big plays. Junior here for the All Saints Cougars. Quickly, Mike, I want to build on something you just said, and I want to compliment the Kinde-North Huron coaching staff. You can tell that they have a very dedicated staff, and they make the most of every minute of every game.
Yep.
What they're working on right now is clock management.
Yep.
That's a great thing to work on in week 2 because that's the stuff that'll pay dividends about 10 weeks from now.
Well, I was looking, we'll talk about it after this play. I was looking at some of your notes you brought with us, so we'll talk about it after this play. 2 minutes exactly to go here in the 3rd quarter. Case, he's in the shotgun. He's looking over the field. He'll survey it. He's trying to get away from pressure. Slips a little bit. Looks like he might get that first down. He's got some open room, and he's going to get knocked out of bounds inside the 10-yard line with the 142 to go. But Case doing a nice job. Nice job by that young man, Mike, keeping his eyes down the field the whole time, looking for somebody. If they weren't opening, he could have thrown it away or he could have ran it, but he picked up that first down for the Warriors.
Showed terrific poise in the backfield, didn't cave under the pressure. Took it around the corner and rolled for about 33 yards.
And that point I was going to make, looking at your notes, they lost in the semifinals last year. I think it was to Portland St. Patrick's,
yes.
And that's another quality 8-man football program in the state of Michigan. So, and next week they got Mount Pleasant Sacred Heart.
Okay.
So that's gonna be a good matchup.
Perennial powerhouse,
yes.
Sacred Heart.
23, 60. Oh, 60.
Magoo's on the carry, and 16 Dengler in on the tackle for the Cougars.
Dengler with 6 stops tonight so far against Kinde-North Huron.
We've got 35 seconds to go here in the 3rd quarter with the running clock situation. 2nd down and 10 to go for the 2nd and goal, I should say, for the Warriors at the Cougar 10-yard line.
Yep, ball spotted just inside the 10. 20 seconds to go in this 3rd quarter.
Case under center. He's going to hand it off to number 23 again. Dengler in on the tackle. He won't make it. They'll let the clock run down. And at the end of the 3rd quarter, it's the Kinde-North Huron Warriors 36 and the Cougars 0. We'll be back with the 4th quarter on Bay County TV.
At Covenant Healthcare, we lead with the most advanced technology. We lead with the most experienced, comprehensive medical and surgical teams. We lead with partnerships to teach our future doctors and with organizations who help us bring world-renowned care close to home. We lead because our patients are at the center of everything we do. Covenant Healthcare, extraordinary care for every generation.
Welcome back, everybody. Bay County TV. Mike Wisdell and Mike Vincent along with you. Dylan Sauber doing all the technical work up there on the 2nd floor here at St. Stan's Field. Mike, let's thank a couple more sponsors if we could, please.
Bay City Bills features all fresh homemade food. Their ground fresh and cooked-to-order premium hamburgers and barbecue are the best in town and sure to please the whole family. Stop out to 1215 Michigan Avenue in Bay City today to see why Bay City Bills has quickly become one of the highest-rated restaurants in the Great Lakes Bay region.
Another great sponsor, Mike. Bay City Bills, Michelle and Earl and the gang do a great job over there, and we want to thank them for jumping on board again this year. Couldn't do it without all those great sponsors. Somebody's got to pay for this high-priced talent. In case threw it into the end zone.
Late flag in the end zone.
There was
Could be
a
an
late
interference
flag.
against All Saints. There was a little bit of bumping and grinding in that end zone.
Flag is in the end zone. You're right, Mike. Probably is a little bit of pass interference. Case threw it up there. And
they called offensive interference. Going to go against Kinde.
Well, you don't see that very often. So a penalty against the Warriors. That will take them back a few yards.
I think that might have been one of those 50-50 calls in the end zone, and I will admit the referee had a little bit better angle than I do, 45 yards away, sitting in a nice, comfortable press box with you.
Yeah, both kids going for the football, probably shoving and going after each other, but the offensive receiver for the Warriors got caught with his hand in the cookie jar, so that's going to take them all the way back out to about the 20-yard line.
Got the 25.
25-yard line, so it'll be
25, excuse me.
Third down and goal for the Warriors from the 25-yard line. New quarterback in there, that's number 10, Mason Hatch. Almost intercepted. Mason threw it into a crowd. It went up in the air.
Yep. Changed hands 3 times in the air.
So Will Case, the starting quarterback for the Warriors, is out of the game, and they bring in Mason Hatch, the star running back for the Kinde-North Huron Warriors, who had a boatload of yards in the first half.
Yep, 124 in the first half on about 14 carries.
Not a bad average.
Yeah.
Not a bad average.
Now there's a guy having fun out there tonight.
Yeah.
That's something I never got to do. Play quarterback in the first half or running back and then quarterback in the second half.
Hatch's pass intended for number 24, Jordan Shave. That was incomplete. It'll be turnover on downs. All Saints will get the ball at their own 25-yard line.
Real nice coverage by number 23, Charlie Warren, broke that up for the Cougars.
So with the clock still running with the 36-0 rule, Cougars will take over at their own, we're going to call it the 24.5-yard line. Down 36-0 here in week number 2. Next week, Mike, you and I, sounds like, we'll be right back here at Bay City All Saints, and the Caseville Eagles will be making the trip down M25 over here to Bay City to take on these Cougars.
Already looking forward to it, Mike. Great time tonight.
Hopefully we'll have the same kind of weather, and nothing but fun tonight. Great crowd, great weather, great football game. Van Sumeren handing off to number 40, that's McDonald, and he gets out close to the line of scrimmage. He may have gained a yard on the play. And Skoviak, number 88, in on the tackle for the Warriors.
McDonald on that carry, taken down by Jay Skoviak.
A lot of new faces, new numbers in for the Warriors, Mike. So some of these younger players, these 9th and 10th graders, are getting some quality playing time here tonight.
Yes, they are. I want to give a quick compliment to both programs here tonight. When I started studying this game a little bit, the first thing that caught my eye for both teams was the great numbers for 8-man football.
Yes.
21 guys on the All Saints roster, 19 on the Kinde roster.
Those are good numbers.
Yes, it is.
Those are real good numbers. Van Sumeren is going to roll out here to the right. He's got somebody open downfield, intended for number 14, Levi Johnson. Levi was right there. Van Sumeren put it where he had to. He had to go high over the linebackers and get it in front of the DBs. Mike, another great. I was hoping I wasn't going to do that tonight, but I knew I was going to do it at least once. So.
I take that as a terrific compliment. We're talking about a Hall of Fame broadcaster.
Yes. So that incomplete pass does not stop the clock. 8:25 to go here in the ball game. But again, Van Sumeren doing a nice job. Very comfortable rolling out to his throwing hand side. He's a righty, so he's very comfortable with that little sprint pass, little waggle pass like that.
Yes, it is. And yet another play that Coach Gus can point to this coming week and say, look at guys, this is a play we can execute and compete with these guys. We got to start executing, though.
Van Sumeren, again, he's got some room. He's going to cut to the other side of the field. Van Sumeren, he's at the 50, he's at the 45, he's at the 40, down to the 30, down to the 20, down to the 10. Touchdown, Bay City All Saints. Van Sumeren goes about 72 yards, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, rolled down the sidelines.
Nice job by Van Sumeren keeping his head up. Did a little whirly bird right there and got into the end zone for the Cougars. Nice job.
Yes, it was.
Van Sumeren showed a little bit of speed there.
I was
he ran
just going
away
to
from
say,
the
yes,
DBs
he
of the
did.
Warriors.
Left the Kinde-North Huron Warriors secondary in the dust on that play.
And with that score, that means that the running clock is no longer in effect because it's not 35 and over. So with that touchdown, it stops the clock with 7 minutes and 33 ticks to go here in the ball game. Cougars will go for the 2-point conversion. Van Sumeren's going to bark out the signals. McDonald in motion. He's looking to throw it in the end zone, and it's complete to number 8, Damian Torres. 2-point conversion is good with the score. The Kinde-North Huron Warriors 36 to Cougars 8. We'll be back right here on Bay County TV.
AAA Transport and Limousine is the Great Lakes Bay region's most reliable and requested transportation service. For over a decade, we have been helping our clients to get to their destination on time, in style, and comfort. AAA's services include non-emergency medical transport, wheelchair accessible, school transportation, and shuttle services. We strive to provide exceptional customer service and tailor our fleet to meet your individual needs. Rest assured that you are in safe hands when you ride with AAA Transport and Limousine. To set up your next appointment, give us a call at 989-893-8294.
Welcome back, everybody. Mike Wisdell and Mike Vincent along with you here at the St. Stan's Athletic Complex. All Saints with his first score of the evening, making the score 36-8. Mike, let's thank another sponsor for tonight's game.
AAA Transport and Limousine offers clean, comfortable, and prompt transport services to anyone seeking courteous and on-time transportation locally or throughout the state of Michigan. They provide services to individuals, groups, medical patients, and corporate clients who need to count on reliable and professional transport services when they need it. Give them a call today at 989-893-8294 to see how they can help you get to where you want to go.
Tim Benashak and Mr. Brashaw, Chris Brashaw over there at AAA Transport have been on with us for a long time, so thank them. They do a great job. They do a wide variety of transportation and really do a great job with our veterans also. So we appreciate their kickoff by Van Sumeren. Hits a Warrior play. That ball's still loose, and Van Sumeren recovers the football for the Cougars. So it's going to be 1st and 10 for Bay City All Saints at their own 36-yard line.
And guess who? Brandon Van Sumeren, the kicker, the quarterback, the linebacker, dug for the loose ball, and is going to try to get All Saints back into this game.
Nice job by Van Sumeren running down the field, getting that fumble. And, you know, a lot of times when you see it rolling like that, Mike, you just kind of let it roll to the last level of the kickoff team. But somebody touched it, and Van Sumeren jumped on it. And a little pep in the step of the Bay City All Saints Cougars right now.
You got to love the pride you're seeing for these All Saints Cougars right now. A lot of teams have something like that first half happen to them, and they're ready to, get home and let the weekend get started. These guys are going to try to make a statement and show that we're here, too. I really like what I'm seeing here with these Cougars.
Yeah, that's a big touchdown they just had and the big fumble recovery. McDonald in motion. He's coming to the near sidelines. He runs over one Warrior and falls forward for a gain of about 4 yards. We'll call it 2nd down and 6 for the Cougars at the 37-yard line of the Warriors.
McDonald looked like he was running downhill that time. Good, hard 4 yards.
Nice running back like that. You know, running backs, good quality running backs, always fall forward, Mike, when they're carrying the football, just to get that extra 3 or 4 yards when they're being tackled. Ball's at the 34-yard line, 2nd down and 7 for the Cougars. We're at 6:50 and counting to go here in the ball game.
As I was reading some about this game earlier this week, I caught on to the fact that McDonald is replacing a real speedster last year.
Yeah.
And they have a different kind of threat in the backfield this year, a bruising, straightforward running back.
McDonald still on his feet, still on his feet, still on his feet all the way. 34 yards, Ryan McDonald for the Bay City All Saints Cougars. Touchdown, 1 tackle, 2 tackle, 3 tackle, 4, 5 tackles. He broke, just kept chugging along. 34-yard score for the Cougars.
And how about that straightforward bruising running back bouncing outside and burning down the sidelines for that one?
Yeah, last year they had the speedster, if I'm not mistaken, was Duclon, was the young man that was a speedster, and McDonald was in front of him. So now McDonald's carrying the mail for the Cougars. 2 quick scores, 36-14, 6:27 to go here in the ball game.
And you can't say enough about varsity experience, having it as a junior, and in many cases tonight, sophomores and freshmen, when they get a real close-up look at this action, they learn very quickly what it takes.
If I'm not mistaken, I think he had a brother that played on the squad last year, so they were both very good. But number 40 goes 34 yards for the score. Van Sumeren, Cougars in the I formation. McDonald's going to take it in for the 2-point conversion. It's good. And with 6:27 to go here in the ball game, it's a Kinde-North Huron Warriors 36, Cougars 16. We'll take a break. Back in 60 seconds right here on Bay County TV.
Ow, ow, ouch! My hip, my knee, my joints feel out of whack. Ow, ow, oh my! The pain, I can't take it anymore.
We're back live here at the St. Stan's Athletic Complex. Cougars on back-to-back scoring drives. They're down 36-16. Van Sumeren ready to kick it off. And he's going to squib it again and squibs it away from the Warrior player.
Yes.
Hatch is the ball carrier back there. Number 16, Luke Dangler with a big tackle with 6:20 to go. Boy, I'll tell you what, get a couple scores in these Cougars, and they're doing very well.
Oh.
McDonald went 34 yards, just ran over a whole bunch of Warriors.
Yes, he did. Like the Cougars are finding a new gear in this fourth quarter. That's another good thing that can happen in games like this. Teams can see a different side of themselves and dig a little deeper as the season progresses.
1st and 10 for the Warriors at their own 24-yard line. 6:20 to go here in the football game. Warriors up 20. And they are definitely waiting for, it looks like Hatch is still the quarterback. Burguz is the runner for the Warriors. He is brought down by
36.
Number 36, Martin Gerald for the Cougars. Nice gain by the Warriors. That was one of the bigger gains they've had in the last couple times they have had the football, Mike.
Right, 7-yard pickup, 2nd and 3 for the Warriors. Just under 6 minutes to go in tonight's game.
Nice run by that young man. 2nd down, and they'll call it 3 for the Warriors. Again, Will Case, the quarterback, is not playing. Mason Hatch, the starting I-back for the Warriors, is the new quarterback for Kinde-North Huron. And he's going to keep it on the keeper towards the far sideline. He's got the first down and is knocked out of bounds by a couple Cougars over there. Looks like number 16, Dangler, led the show. Boy, I tell you what, Dangler's got a boatload of tackles
Yes,
tonight.
he does. I got him at 9 right now.
Well, you know that young man's going to get double figures before the night's over with.
11th grader for the All Saints Cougars. And from last week's article, I remember he had 7 for him last week in the win against Carsonville.
Yeah, Dangler's a big young man, 6 foot, 200-pound junior, so he's just going to get a lot bigger as a senior next year. Hatch hands it off to Magooth again, and he spins around. He's brought down by a few more Cougars. Number 3 in there. That looked like Charlie Warren. Also, I think Mr. Dangler picked up his 10th tackle
Yes, he did.
there.
That's what I saw. Number 16, Luke Dangler, leading the way. Obviously a defensive presence for All Saints tonight, and looks like he's going to be all year long.
Nice job by Dangler. That's a good linebacker core right there. When you got Dangler and a couple other of those players in there. Number 14, Levi Johnson's in there. Of course, you got McDonald in there also. It's a good football player. 2nd down and 4 for the Warriors. 4:25 and counting to go here in the football game. That's Hatch handing off to Magoo's again. Magoo's brought down for a loss. Dangler picks up number 11, and he lost some yardage. Boy, I don't know what. They're going to mark that ball right back at the same spot, aren't they? Oh, well, they must have saw something I did.
Extremely generous spot
there.
there.
I would say, but that's why they're down there and we're up here.
Tell you something about number 16, Luke Dangler. Speaking of finding a new gear, it's the 4th quarter on a fairly warm night tonight, and this guy's jumped 2 gears, I think.
He's had a nice game tonight for the Cougars with 12 tackles. Hatch waiting for the clock to run down a little bit. Magoo's is going to be handed off again, and he got away. Initial tackle was number 3, and I think his forward progress is going to give him a first down.
Number 3, Charlie Warren leading the way for the Cougars. And then, of course, set it up for guess who? Number 16, Luke Dangler.
It's like bowling, setting them up and knocking them down. Starts the clock, pick the first down, so 3:23 and counting. 1st and 10 for the Warriors at their own 46-yard line. Into the game, number 8, Damon Torres for the Cougars. Hatch doing a nice job, as did Case with the clock management. Looking right at the back judge. Hand is up. 10 seconds to go, so Hatch is going to hand off to number 62. That's Hornado. And he's close to the first down. Didn't get it in on the tackle initially. Number 3, Charlie Warren.
Sam Tornado busting his way into Cougar territory. Nice strong run for the Warriors.
Yep.
2nd and a short 2.
Levi Johnson also in on the tackle for the Bay City All Saints Cougars. We're about 2:30 to go in the football game. Hatch doing a nice job again with time management. Number 62 is the I-back for the Warriors, Sam Hornado. Hand is up. Hatch is going to take the snap. Not many more snaps left. Hornado 62, first down. There are not many more snaps in this football game. It'll stop the clock to move the change, but the Warriors have 2 minutes and 11 seconds to go, so they'll start the clock. Referee winds it up, and we're going to be right at 2 minutes.
Oh, I like this. We can get a whole bunch of guys in here.
And again, I want to stress Kinde-North, Huron, and this excellent coaching staff. What they are practicing on right now is clock management, time management, and this is the stuff that can make all the difference when we get into these deep playoff runs.
1:45 to go. Hatch barking out the signals. He's going to hand it off to the fullback, number 50. That is Gorkowski, and Gorkowski picks up a big yardage. And number 8, Damian Torres on the tackle. So that's a gain of about 7. 2nd down and 3. We'll call it 2nd down and 4 for the Warriors, and we might see a little bit of a victory formation now, Mike.
Yep, down to 1:20. Kinde-North Huron doing a meticulous job of killing this clock now.
They've done a nice job with the clock management. You can tell that they work on that a lot in practice. 2nd down and 4 for the Warriors. Hatch going to look at the back judge. He sees him raise his hand, and he's going to hand it off to the big fella. That's number 55. That's Caleb Kantozewski.
And number 6.
Potvin and McCarty in on the tackle for the Cougars.
A couple of freshmen team up for the tackle on the Cougars. Potvin and McCarty, both freshmen at All Saints.
And
destined to see a lot of great days in the next 3 years ahead.
They got a lot of kids, young kids playing a lot of minutes, so they're going to be a wreck to be reckoned with next year with 34 seconds to go. And again, Hatch looking at the back judge. He's going to hand it off to number 88, Skoviak, and he's going to go down being tackled by number 8, Damian Torres.
Nice
And,
form tackle, Coach.
that's
Number
pretty
8,
much-
Damian Torres, cut him right down.
Yep, that's pretty much the end of the ball game, Mike. So we got about 10 seconds. We'll wind it down. 5 seconds, 4 seconds, 3 seconds, 2 seconds, and that is the end of the ball game. The final score is the Kinde-North Huron Warriors 36 and the Bay City All Saints Cougars 16. We'll take a break. We'll bring it back and wrap it up on the post-game show right here on Bay County TV.
It's another fall Friday night, and your kids should be
playing high school football. It's a fun game and it's safer than ever.
It's safe because the rules, the coaching, and the equipment are better than ever before.
As a result, serious injuries are at an all-time low. Seriously.
And builds
strong schools, lifetime memories, and tomorrow's community leaders.
And it's mother approved.
It's a great game, and we want to teach it to your kids.
Welcome back, everybody, to the Bay County TV post-game show. We just finished up week number 2 with the Bay City All Saints Cougars and the Kinde-North Huron Warriors. Mike Wasdell and Mike Vincent along with you. Kinde-North Huron 36, Bay City All Saints 16. Nice game tonight by Kinde-North Huron.
Yeah, you can tell they're the real deal. And I think you can tell that All Saints Cougars are making their presence known in 8-man football. 4-3 last year, 1-1 this year. And put some points on the board in the fourth quarter. Really nice to see.
Yeah, that was a nice couple drives by Bay City All Saints at the in the fourth quarter, in the middle of the fourth quarter, picked up 16 points. But what I liked about Cougars, Mike, no quitting those Cougars. They play hard for the whole game and put some hats on some people. So you said it really well. You know, Coach Gus is going to look at the films next week. Saw some good things, but saw some things that they're going to have to work on and get ready for Caseville.
That's right. And, Mike, I just want to thank you once again for letting me come here. On the drive here, it occurred to me that I was checking 3 things off my bucket list tonight. I've been in town for 30 years, and this is my first All Saints game. I've always kind of wanted to see one. I was aware of the rich tradition, but I was always a little busy a couple blocks north, as you know, working the Central game. So that's one thing. Second thing was 8-man football. This thing started to emerge in Michigan 10 to 15 years ago, and it's become quite a thing now. So I was always curious about what 8-man football looked like, so I was happy to do that tonight. And the third thing on my bucket list, well, I got to work elbow to elbow and talk football with Mike Guizdella for a good hour and 45 minutes, so thank you for that.
Yeah, I appreciate that. You're very kind, but you must be hard up for somebody to talk to. So, but I appreciate it. We love having you fill in when needed. So, yeah, you know, 8-man football, we've talked about it. You know, what happened was some of these schools were getting smaller and their enrollments couldn't field 11-man teams, so the 8-man team came in and you know, some of the schools, it's an event for some of these smaller communities and stuff like that. So 8-man has kind of brought life back to many, many schools in the state of Michigan.
Absolutely.
For Friday nights.
And I was curious what I was going to see as far as the talent, and I can definitely tell the talent is here. These guys can play. Yeah, there were some good football players out there for the Warriors. You look at Case and Hatch and Shornack and Horetsky and those guys. And then you take a look at the Cougars of Bay City All Saints, and they got some players on there. They've got Van Sumeren at quarterback's a very good player. You know, what can you say about McDonald, running back for Bay City All Saints, a good football player on the defense, and Dengler had a really nice game tonight for Bay City All Saints. A real nice mix of youth and experience for the All Saints Cougars. And I want to give the All Saints coaching staff some quick kudos here. These guys are building a culture here that you can just, it's evident. And it's so interesting at the high school level. If you want to have a successful football team that cranks up a lot of wins, the last thing practices have to be about are wins. Right. You have to get these guys working together and trusting each other and believing that they're going to show up. and these guys are doing it.
They're doing a nice job, and so Coach Gus and his staff can look at these films and go back and say, hey, guys, you know what? There were some things we got to work on. There's some things that we did very, very well. Let's get ready for the Caseville Eagles. We've got them at home again next week. Bay County TV's going to be in the house with Guisdella and Vincent, so it's a perfect storm for next week's game against Caseville.
Already looking forward to it, Mike. Thank you.
It's going to be a lot of fun. So we're going to put the wraps on it tonight for Mike Vincent and Dylan Sauber, the cameraman that did all the hard work tonight up on the second level. I'm Mike Guisdella saying the final score, Bay City, or the Kinde-North Huron Warriors 36 and the Bay City All Saints Cougars 16. We'll see you next week right back here at All Saints. Good night, everybody.